Sorry, Brendan, one more thing that you touched on earlier, just before you go, it's the running back situation. And obviously there are rumors out there now at the moment of Nick Chubb. There's talk of he's in conversation with somebody in the NFC North, but we're not going to say who. I mean, obviously all eyes then jump to the Bears. I mean, one, coming off injuries, but he's been a really productive player. Is he a player you would like the Bears to make a move for? And two, do you think there's anything to this, or is this just like the draft? This is people putting out stories to kind of agents to get things out there, to maybe get things moving or interest running?
Well, I'll answer the second question first. I do think this is real. I do think that there's legitimate interest, and maybe not just, Nick Chubb, but somebody else, maybe a trade perhaps. They did pick up an extra 4th-round pick next year in one of their trade downs. So now you have a little bit more capital to work with if you do want to trade and acquire somebody. As far as Chubb goes, I love Nick Chubb. I really do. I loved him coming out of Georgia. I swear I liked him a lot more than Sony Michel, who went before him. I thought Chubb would be the better player, and turns out he did. Just a hard runner, super productive. But that knee injury was devastating. And the fact that he was able to come back at all was kind of a miracle. But when he did, he wasn't productive. I know Cleveland has its other issues. The quarterback situation, they were a bad team, but he averaged 3.3 yards per carry last year, and that was way down from his career average. Some of the defenses weren't good. Others, yes, they were better run defenses. And then he suffered a broken foot at the end of the year too. So he had a whole another injury to deal with. If you're signing him, I just don't think you can expect much and just hope for the best. I would much rather see somebody who is, a little bit more dependable, maybe younger, or at least not as injured. I mean, I've been saying if you're going to take somebody, try and take J.K. Dobbins, who I know he did have injury issues, but he came back from a torn Achilles and he had a career season with the Chargers in 2024. So the fact that he was already able to come back and bounce back from that makes me hopeful that he can still be a productive player in 2025. Jamal Williams could be a battering ram for you as well. He's still got some juice left in the tank, but I just think if you're signing Nick Chubb, you have to keep your expectations very, very low, because I don't think there's even a guarantee that he makes it out of training camp on the roster. I just don't know how much he has left in the tank.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting, because I do still think that there needs to be somebody else just coming into that room just to battle it out with those who are there. I think J.K. Dobbins is an interesting shout. I think he's still young. He's still only about 26, so he's a player who could have a bit left in him. If he, as you mentioned, he came back well from that injury. So if that continues, he could be a very productive player.